my
Baby,
head.
I need you in my life, in my life. Please, babe, don't go switch his eyes.
I forgot to film an intro, so here I am. What is up? What's good in hoodie, you guys? It is your host, ICB, back with another freaking video. As you saw, I just showed you all the hair that I'm using. And then this is a surprise. I was talking about in my last video about this hair. It's deep wave hair, and guess from where? From where? From my hair company. I started this hair business called Beauty and the Bundles. It's not trying to focus, but that's what it says. I made an Instagram for it. If you want to see the real logo, I'm gonna start like advertising and things on there. But yeah, I'm using hair from my hair company for this wig. This is my first wig, by the way. If I didn't say in the title, it's my first wig. First, I'm starting by measuring where I want the closure, trying to see where I want it to be on my head, and like trying to figure everything out. It's very difficult, especially when you're first putting the closure on, but after you've sewn the first part, it makes everything easier. So I look where I want it to be, as you can see, and then I'll start sewing. In some places throughout the video, the camera wasn't on what I was doing. If that makes any sense, you'll see. But the position of how I was doing this in the camera, it couldn't get everything like this. You can't see darkly what I'm doing, but it will still show through. You'll still see what I'm doing. And first, as you see, I'm sewing the back of the closure first instead of the sides, so that it'll be easier to sew the sides. Because if you sew the sides first, one side first and then the closure, the other side might be like off. One might be too low, too high, something. This almost guarantees that they will be the same. I finished with the back and now I'm starting with the front. I start from the front to the back, not from back to the front. I don't really have a particular reasoning for this, but that's what I do. And I'm looking back at the other side to make sure it's even. Now I'm starting on the other side. I literally do the exact same thing as I did to the left side. Please excuse the back of my head. I was deep finishing my hair. Now I'm gonna start on my first bundle, which was 16 inches. The hair is deep wave if I haven't already said it. And I start sewing it in from near the closure, and then I go around to meet the other end of the closure. I just fast forwarded because it was a very tedious process, and I took multiple breaks in between because my fingertips were hurting really bad. Really bad. This is what I meant when I said the camera wasn't showing you what I was doing. Eventually I noticed and I try to angle it, but I'm gonna just skip ahead to that. Sorry. I'm sewing it in very curvy, if that makes sense, so that it ends up in a U type shape, so that when I'm on my last bundle I could just sew it in straight lines and it'll look better altogether. Now I'm going to start doing what I said before and sewing in a straight line with my last bundle. You can see the shape of the second bundle ended up in like a U type shape. That's what I wanted, and now you're gonna see how I sewed in straight lines. Now here is the beginning of me failing to dye this hair. I had red hair dye. I wanted it to dye to at least a burgundy, and it didn't really dye well. It only looks kind of red in the light, but that's not the point. I'm following the tutorial as I'm doing this because this is my first wig. This is not at all a tutorial video. It's just me showing you how I made my first wig. So first, what I'm doing right now is putting developer with conditioner, and I'm gonna put it throughout the hair. I just went to beauty supply really quick that day and got like a cheap $5 conditioner. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be conditioner. I'm gonna put this throughout the whole wig. Also, I bleached the knots before dyeing it, which is kind of a mistake because the lace ended up dyeing to like a red, and I think I should bleach it again because even though I put concealer on it, it's still kind of red and orangey, and I'm not a fan, so I'm going to bleach it again. Not in this video though. Now I'm dyeing the hair. As you can see, I'm using the hot water method, and I think that's partially why the hair didn't dye to my liking, and because I only use one bottle of hair dye. I figured putting foil on it would trap the heat, but then later, like weeks later, I realized that when people do the hot water method, their hair dies in 5 minutes. And I left this in this bowl with the foil on top for about an hour and a half. Now I'm rinsing the dye out. I just pour the entire thing in the sink and I put running water on, and I try to get the dye out as much as I can. I try to angle myself to where I could work on the wig, but where y'all can see it, but it kind of gets bad and good. I'm gonna cut the parts where I'm blocking it so that you guys don't see that. I then put conditioner and put on the wig and leave it in the plastic bag for a full 24 hours. And then after I did that, I put oil in the hair and combed it out, got the tangles out. My camera's about to die, so I have to make this quick, but I did the baby hairs and I on the wig today. I really like how it came out. It didn't bleach at all, but life, I guess. I'm in a hurry because my camera's dying and I have to go to school. Yeah, this is how it came out. That's like how long it is. Yeah, like it looks really natural. Like it looks like this is my hair. Yeah, you know, it's my hair company, so like get your bundles from me, baby. We don't have a website, yes, you can't order, but like if you live in PG County in Maryland, hit me up. Get these bundles for a good price. Yes, I think that's all for this video. I love you all, and I'll definitely see you next one. XCB out.